So hey folks, welcome back to another video, and on today's video we're out testing the new outboard engine for our dinghy. We bought a Honda 2.3 horsepower 4-stroke air-cooled motor, not a water-cooled motor, and there's reasons for that. Okay, so you can see the Honda outboard engine just there on the seat in front of me. I've put it inside just now. Normally it stays outside on one of the rails. But I'm waiting for a cover to come, and that should be here this week, so we'll get the engine mounted and out. But I'll just show you now the engine mounted in its position, and also we're going to take the tender, pop it on, just give it a little blast around the harbour, take my daughter with me as well, and just test it out. So we'll come back and talk more about it shortly. But also on the video today, as you can see on the table just here, we've got a projector. I got this the other day, and the plan is to have some family sort of film nights and things when we're on the boat. I'll also get a projector screen that's on its way, which will actually just hook up by where the kitchen is opposite me, and we'll just project from here onto a 60-inch screen over there. This projector also goes through the Bluetooth on the Fusion system, so we'll have nice surround sound as well while we're watching movies. So I wanted to just get that. The TV behind me is quite an old TV. It's a DVD TV. While it has lots of normal channels on it, I'm going to keep it just there, just for that, just for news channels and things. But for movie nights, definitely the projector. So once I get the pull down screen, I'll show you that one evening, and you can see what it's all about. But it's a 4K projector, really good. Tried it at home, and I look forward to having a film night on the boat with the family. Now, I mentioned the screen for the projector. This is one that I got off Amazon. I think it's a 60-inch screen, but you can pull it down, make it whatever shape you want. What I've done is I've just put a couple of hooks in the top here when we want to watch a movie, and literally I can just pull it down like that, and then when we're not using it, I'll just store that underneath the seating. But yeah, that should be a good picture. It's slightly off center, so it's further back on this side than here, but the actual projector has a thing called keystone where you can adjust it up and do the corners and things. So if the projector's not straight onto the screen, it gives you the flexibility to adjust the picture up. And then, like I say, I can just unhook it like so. So happy with that. Now, the other thing I wanted to do with the dinghy, with mobile phones and items that we don't want to get wet, I needed to get a dry bag. So again, off Amazon, I got a 20-litre dry bag in orange, and also it has a couple of shoulder straps as well for carrying about. Yeah, quite happy with that, and we'll use that for the dinghy. Now, the other thing that I wanted to show you is this plastic cover on the table, if I can pull it up. So it's 1.5 millimeters thick, and you can just cut it to size. So when I bought the boat, the table had a cover on it, similar, a little bit thicker, and it was a little bit worn and things. These tables are prone to scratching if you put heavy items on them and things, and as the table is pretty mint condition, I wanted to keep it perfect. So I put some new plastic on. I'll pop a link in the description below to the company that I bought that off. It's a UK company, but they do pre-cut tabletops, or you can just buy a big square and cut it yourself. Now, the dinghy we put on the back of the boat, I put some straps on just at the back here that go right around the boat, and they fasten just here. The only thing was that the backstay just here was rubbing against the dinghy, so I've just put a bit of a noodle on there for now. But yeah, the boat fits perfectly on the back. It's only a 2.3 metre tender, but yeah, quite happy with the way it sits on the back. I prefer it on the back than actually on the foredeck. There's not much room up there, and also the Genoa ropes catch on the dinghy when you're going from tack to tack. So yeah, quite happy. The other thing I put on the boat a while back actually was the block for the tender engine to go on to, so that's where the Honda will sit once the cover comes. And also I put some fishing rod holders, one there and just one on the other side just here. And we've got a nice fishing rod ready, all set up to catch some mackerel when we're out next, hopefully. Other things I've just added are the winch covers, one there, two up the front and one on the other side just here. I do plan on servicing these winches. I want to keep them nice and covered up and not get wet as we hit the rain. It's been awful weather for the last few days. In fact, even 2 hours ago it was torrential rain, but the skies have cleared now, and we've got a good week ahead of us. So we'll be getting out on Saturday to do a bit of sailing, and also we'll use the new projector and have a film night with the family, I think. Now I also wanted to add a little bit of colour to the boat, so I've added a plant in the corner just there. It is fake. I have trouble looking after plants, but yeah, happy that's there. Just gives a bit of colour to the boat, which is nice. And on the outside, let's show you the cover for the outboard engine. So this was taken from Ocean South, and it's got it written on the back just there. It's a zip-up cover, and then you've got a little clip this side of it, which is good. So I'll keep the engine all nice and clean. And the other thing that I did add, obviously I told you about the fishing rod holders, but I've put the fishing rod, you can just see it there, sea fishing rod, just above the nav station, all hooked up, ready to catch some mackerel. And I've put the boat hook just over in the corner just there on some hooks. That's a spare boat hook. It's a wooden one that came with the boat, and I think it's quite nice. You don't see many wooden ones these days. Okay, so that about wraps up this video. It's a short one this week, but yeah, we've done a few updates on the boat and things. More to come, more upgrades and boat jobs, but we're nearly there now. I always say that, nearly there, and there's always something else to do. But yeah, weather's absolutely fantastic in the northwest of UK, so on Saturday we'll be heading out with the family for another sail in the bay, so stay tuned for that. And if you're not a subscriber to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to give us a big like, guys. Thank you very much, and catch you on the next one. Oh, by the way, I added some little boxes to the kitchen for tea, coffee and pasta and things. These are quite good actually. These are from Neoflam. Bought these from Asda, but they're pretty good. They're seal boxes. You just twist the top, take that off, it's got a seal on it, so once you put it back in, twist it, it's sealed, which is good. So happy with those.